ANJAAJ show. Annabelle, say hi. It's what do we play piano for you? What camera am I supposed to be looking at?
There you are.
That one or that one? Oh, that one? Oh. Hello. Welcome to the ANJ show. A show that's not about us because it's not. It's about my dad.
It's about you.
It's about my dad. I feel like this this thing makes my hair look really greasy, and it's not. Is it?
Well, what do you think?
Yeah. So today Today we will be talking about Moses. And I wish there was a microphone holder, but this will have to do. Wait, can we just go to the computer's mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really like holding it. Misa, I don't like holding it. So, today we shall be talking about Moses. Yeah, we'll be starting in Exodus. 1 second. Exodus 7. That's nice. You could keep it going if you want to. It says, "Then the Lord said to Moses, play
Play the piano. Push the button.
Pay close attention to this. I will make you seem like God to Pharaoh." I will make you seem like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. Tell Aaron everything I command you, and Aaron must command Pharaoh to let the people of Israel leave his country. So, in my footnotes, it says, God made Moses seem like God to Pharaoh. In other words, a powerful person who deserves to be listened to. Pharaoh himself was considered a god, so he recognized Moses as one of his peers. But his refusal to give to Moses shows that he did not feel inferior to Moses. Got anything to say about that? No. The Lord's touching her too much. But I will make Pharaoh's heart stubborn, so I can multiply my miraculous signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. Even the Pharaoh will refuse to listen to you. So I will bring down my iron fist on Egypt. Do you have an iron fist? Does anybody here have an iron fist? My fist is too ironful. I don't want to use it on my dad. It would hurt him too much. So, I will be Moses and Aaron, and you will be Pharaoh.
Oh boy.
Then I will rescue my forces, my people, the Israelites, from the land of Egypt with great acts of judgment. When I raise my powerful hand and bring out the Israelites, the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. What camera am I looking at? This one? This one.
This one.
Okay. So Moses and Aaron did just as the Lord had commanded them. Moses was 80 years old and Aaron was 83.
Oh boy.
That's
old.
Oh, that's younger than Daniel.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is Daniel?
I think he's 90.
Wow, 80. That's old, huh?
Imagine being 80 and having to walk like through the whole desert with another 83-year-old. They were pretty good for that.
You think they were fit?
Annabelle says no.
Annabelle, what does fit mean?
She says no. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. Moses was 80 years old and Aaron was 83 when they made their demands to Pharaoh. Imagine Pharaoh being like 40 and not all of a sudden an 80-year-old just comes in and tells him to let someone go. I mean, personally, if I was Pharaoh, I would never listen to that guy. I would think that he would be like a hoot and like would be like stupid and lost his mind. Yeah.
Gotta fix this cable over here. You wanna play a solo? Nice.
Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, Pharaoh will demand, show me a miracle, just like the Pharisees.
Oh,
When he does this, say to Aaron, take your staff and throw it down in front of Pharaoh, and it will become a serpent.
Going to mama? Bye-bye.
Take your staff, throw it down in front of Pharaoh, and it will become a serpent. So, there was I'm pretty blurry. Oh, there we go. There was like the devil was a serpent, but then God is also using a serpent to do his will. So so Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did what the Lord had commanded them. Aaron threw down his staff before Pharaoh and his officials, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh called his own wise men and sorcerers, and the Egyptian magicians did the same thing with their magic. They threw down their staffs, which also became serpents, but then Aaron's staff swallowed up their staffs. Pharaoh's heart, however, remained hard, so he refused to listen, just as the Lord hath predicted.
Wow. The
Wait.
Lord knows all of it, huh?
If I'm like regular, it goes over my head.
Let's fix it.
There we go. Okay. A plague of blood. Do, 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 Then the Lord said to Moses, Pharaoh's heart is stubborn. He still refuses to let the people go. So go to Pharaoh in the morning as he goes down to the river. Stand on the bank of the Nile and meet him there. Be sure to take along the staff that turned into a snake. I wonder why he said be sure to take along. Oh wait, never mind. I know.
Why?
Because that's how he's gonna use that staff to you'll find out. My mom has us on the TV and it's really distracting.
What?
So Pharaoh go to the Pharaoh in the morning. Oh wait. Then announce to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has sent me to tell you. Can you turn the TV down? Has sent me to tell you. Let my people go, so they can worship me in the wilderness. Until now, you have refused to listen to him. Which one am I looking at?
How do you like listening to your own voice?
Seems like if I say yes, then you'll say I like listening to me too much. But then if I say no, then I would be lying.
How do you
So-
like listening to your own voice?
I just answered. If I say yes, you would say that I would be focused too much on myself. But if I say no, then I'd be lying. So I would rather not say.
How do you like listening to your own voice?
Well,
Do you
sometimes
like it?
sometimes I like it when I'm speaking clear, and other times when I'm kind of just mumbling. I don't like it. Like the
You
point
didn't
is,
like that, did you?
I don't like to mumble, which I don't.
Blah, 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 blah,
But
blah.
like, say I'm reading something, and I kind of like get lost, then I just mumble until I get back on track.
You don't mumble?
Nope. Do you?
Well,
Moses stuttered.
maybe I mumble.
Guess what? I made a short last night at 9 o'clock. And today at 9 o'clock this morning, it had 3,036 views. That's our most watched short. It's pretty good. It's really weird, though. I don't know how it got so much views. I mean, I have a theory, but yeah.
What's your theory?
So, my theory is people like music. People like piano. People like a guy playing the piano. People like a guy that plays the piano really good. People like a piano player. So, all of you guys know this is a Christian YouTube channel. But actually, never mind. All of our shorts are like, some of you might have seen them, like, you are a mighty God, like, you are a mighty, yeah, I forgot, it's and then like maybe just like worship and stuff. But last night I made a short of my dad playing the piano.
Yeah?
And so it had nothing to do with God. It said in hashtag, piano player, fun, loud feet, because his feet were really loud, and something else.
You should have put a hashtag nothing to do with God.
No, that would be bad. But so see, I did that, and I got 2 subscribers, or we got 2 subscribers, and that draws people to our channel, which is a godly channel. So it's kind of like you know. Anyways,
Good job.
thank you. And now, how many fun drinks am I gonna get?
What was our deal?
Well, you said 1,000, and if I get 1,000 in 24 hours, it's 1 fun drink. If I get 1,000 in 10 hours, I get 2 fun drinks. If I get 10,000 views, I get 12 fun drinks. But I got 3,000 views in 10 hours.
Wow, can you do the math and figure it out?
Well, if I get 2 fun drinks in 1 hour, in one video in 10 hours, then that would be 2, 4, 6.
Wow. 6 fun drinks, huh? Okay.
That will taste good.
Yep, you can have one a day.
I just got an idea. How about instead of you buying me fun drinks, what we can do is we can go out to eat.
Where?
Culver's, because I was craving that earlier. Even though Culver's in Florida are really trashy, I still want to eat Culver's.
They have salads there.
They have hamburgers there. They have cheese curds, they have fries. They have custard, they have fries. Rhymes. Okay. Then
Maybe I'll think about it.
Then announced him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, have sent me. Oh, wait, you're supposed to. Oh, wait, this is mine. He has sent me to tell you, let my people go. The fish in the river will die, and the river will stink. The Egyptians will not be able to drink any water from the Nile. That is, if he does not let the people of Israel go. I skipped a couple of verses because I already read it. So, verse 19 of chapter 7 in Exodus. Then the Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron, take your staff and raise your hands over the waters of Egypt, all its rivers, canals, ponds, and their reservoirs, whatever it says. Reservoirs. I knew that. Once actually told me. Am I blurry? Yeah, but I'm seeing if I was blurry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Turn all the water to blood. Everywhere in Egypt, the water will turn to blood. Even the water stored in the wooden bowls and stone pots will turn to blood. Blood, blood, blood. So Moses and Aaron did just as the Lord had commanded them. As Pharaoh and all his officials watched, Aaron raised his staff and struck the water of the Nile. Suddenly the whole river turned to blood.
Oh, gross.
He gets really, like if he, my dad doesn't like blood.
Not at all.
If he was Pharaoh, he would have fainted.
I'm very thankful for Jesus' blood, though.
Yeah. So.
Very, very thankful for Jesus' blood.
So wait. I should probably look at the verse that I'm on when I stop reading.
Are you getting lost?
Kind of. Oh, wait, I think I found it. So Moses and Aaron did just as the Lord commanded them. Did I already read that? I don't know. As Pharaoh and all... Yeah, I did. The fish in the river died, and the water became so foul that the Egyptians couldn't drink it. There was blood everywhere throughout the land of Egypt. But again, the magicians of Egypt could use their magic, and they too turned the water into blood. So something that, Aaron or Moses' staff, they turned into a snake. And so could the officials of Pharaoh. But in doing that, they actually just made 2 more snakes, which no one really likes snakes. And here, Moses could turn water into blood. But then the Egyptian could also do that. And really, they're doing that. They're actually helping not them. They're not helping them. Them turning water into blood does not help them. So, they should have thought a little more.
Exactly.
So, Pharaoh returned to his palace and put the whole thing out of his mind. Then all the Egyptians dug along the riverbanks to find drinking water, for they couldn't drink the water from the Nile. So, in one of my footnotes, it says that basically all of Egypt was built on the Nile. So, that's how everybody got their water. So, if the water in the Nile was blood, then that means no one could get water, because that's where everybody lived on. So, imagine walking into your backyard and just seeing a bunch of blood.
That's gross.
Yeah. 7 days passed from the time the Lord had struck the Nile. So we're not going to read anymore. because that would be a lot. But this is a Bible, and it's a chronological life application study Bible, second edition, New Living Translation Bible.
Show them a picture of it.
Okay, I just have to say this thing. Pharaoh, please hold this for me. Thank you. It's really heavy out.
Look at that.
So
That is a nice Bible right there.
yeah, I like it. Since it's a study Bible, it has a lot of study Bible things in it that study Bibles have. So for all those people that never read their Bible, I'll read this for you. The plagues on Egypt. The first plague was blood. What happened? Fish died, the river smells, the people are without water. The result: Pharaoh's magicians duplicate the miracle by their magic, and Pharaoh is unmoved. Plague number 2, dose. Frogs. What happened? Glad you asked. Frogs came up from the water and completely covered the land. The result? Again, Pharaoh's magicians duplicated the miracle by sorcery, and Pharaoh was unmoved. Number 3, gnats. All the dust of Egypt became massive swarms of gnats. Magicians were unable to duplicate this. They say this is the finger of God. But Pharaoh's heart became hard. Remains hard. Number 4, flies. Swarms of flies covered the land. Pharaoh promised to let the Hebrew go, but then he became stubborn and refused. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 now. All the Egyptians' livestock dies, but none of the Israelites are even sick. Pharaoh still refuses to let the people go. Number 6. Horrible boils break out on everyone in Egypt. Magicians cannot respond because they are struck with boils as well. Pharaoh refuses to listen. Number 7. I can barely hold up that. Hail. Hailstorms killed all the slaves and animals left out or unprotected, and strips or destroys almost every plant. Pharaoh admits his sin, but then changes his mind and refuses to let Israel go. Number 8. Locust. Locusts cover all Egypt and eat everything left after the hail. Everyone advises Pharaoh to let the Hebrews go, but God hardens Pharaoh's heart and he refuses. Number 9. How would I do that? My finger. That's not like number 4.
I'm not sure.
This? Right. This or I don't know. This?
Maybe, yeah.
There you go. Total darkness covers. Oh wait, number 9 is darkness. Total darkness covers Egypt for 3 days, so no one can even move, except the Hebrews, who have light as usual. Pharaoh again promised to let the Israel go, but then changes his mind. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. The firstborn of all people and cattle. Oh yeah, this is the death of the firstborn. The firstborn of all people and cattle of Egypt dies, but Israel is spared by the blood of the Lamb. Pharaoh and the Egyptians urge Israel to leave quickly, and they are gone. After they are gone, Pharaoh again changes his mind and chases after them. So, out of all these verses that are just read, not these ones, the ones before, which one stood out to you? What verse or phrase stood out to you?
You have to give me like a heads up, because I could have been thinking about, a whole bunch of other stuff,
Oh, well, we did this 2 weeks ago, or last week or something.
What's that?
we did this thing that we're doing.
What are we doing? The words that stood out?
Yeah.
Well, I think anytime the Lord hardens somebody's heart, that's always a kicker. When we're supposed to give our hearts to the Lord and be soft, there's a sovereign plan of God at work to show his power of deliverance, to set the captive free. God's sovereignty doesn't always make sense, but there's always a purpose, and it's always redemption, and it's always his glory. Did you hear me?
Said something about glory.
Yep, you weren't listening.
Redemptive glory. Redemptive glory.
You asked about the phrase that stood out. It was the hardness of Pharaoh's heart. Is your heart hard?
No.
I don't
For
think
with
so.
hamburgers, all things are not hard.
Having a hard heart is not good. What's the sign of a hard heart?
Someone that's hard in the heart. It's quite simple. See, if someone's hard in the heart, then they will be hard in the heart, which means they won't want to listen. See, if my little sister is hard in the heart, she will, instead of coming to me, she will run away from me. Okay, that's the definition.
So stubbornness.
Stubbornness.
Can you have a good stubbornness?
Stubbornness to the ways of evil. Yes. The thing that stood out to me was probably that